What if you walked into a factory in the middle of the desert and saw machines so advanced they worked faster than humans, never slept, and taught themselves to improve every single day? No, this isn't a sci-fi film set. It's real and it's happening right now. We're talking about Giga Texas, Tesla's largest and most advanced factory. This place isn't just building cars, it's rewriting the rules of manufacturing. Some say this is Elon Musk's boldest project yet, and if you look closer, you'll see why. But here's the twist: Giga Texas isn't just about speed and size. It's about creating a fully automated system that could make human factory work optional in the future. And while the whole world is trying to catch up, Tesla is already testing technology inside this building that could completely change not just cars, but how industries are run forever. Before this enormous steel and glass giant existed, Elon Musk had a problem. Tesla was selling cars faster than it could make them. The existing factories in Fremont, California and Shanghai were working at full tilt, but Musk wanted something bigger, something that could scale like a smartphone factory and churn out cars at a speed the industry had never seen before. That's where Austin, Texas came in. It was centrally located, had plenty of available land, and came with tax benefits and a local government eager to support the EV industry. But Musk wasn't looking for just another car plant. He wanted a machine that builds the machine. His vision was to create a place where cars would roll off the line almost as if by magic, powered by automation, artificial intelligence, and some of the largest casting machines on Earth. And when Giga Texas opened its doors in 2022 with an event Musk called the Cyber Rodeo, it felt less like a factory launch and more like a rock concert. Thousands of people showed up, music blasted, Cybertrucks rolled onto stage, and Musk declared that this would be the future of car production. But building something this big wasn't simple. The project faced land use negotiations, supply chain breakdowns during global shutdowns, and labor shortages. Musk refused to slow down, installing safety bubbles and technology systems to keep construction going while most of the world was standing still. The result? A factory so large that 15 football fields could fit inside, and that's just the beginning. And yet, the real magic of Giga Texas isn't its size. It's what's inside, a level of automation and technology that almost feels alive. Step inside Giga Texas and the first thing that hits you is the silence. It's not the loud, chaotic factory floor you might imagine. Instead, it feels like stepping into the future, clean, organized, and eerily calm. There are fewer people than you'd expect, but everywhere you look, machines are moving with precise coordination. At the heart of this operation is one of the most impressive pieces of equipment in the world, the Gigapress. This monster of a machine can apply 10,000 tons of force in a single press. That's like dropping 2,000 elephants on a block of metal all at once. What used to take dozens of welded parts and hours of work is now done in seconds. Each massive casting becomes the backbone of a Tesla vehicle, making it lighter, stronger, and cheaper to build. But the Gigapress is just the beginning. Giga Texas is filled with robotic arms, massive orange mechanical limbs that swing, weld, paint, and lift with perfect timing. They don't get tired, they don't make mistakes, and they run 24/7. Humans here aren't doing repetitive labor. They're supervising, analyzing data, and fine-tuning the system. It's like watching a human orchestra where the instruments are robots. Then there are the AGVs, automated guided vehicles, small, self-driving platforms that carry parts from one area to another. No human driver, no shouting, no confusion. They stop for each other, turn at the right moment, and manage traffic better than most city streets. Even the factory itself is intelligent. Sensors track every step of the process, every part, every movement. If a machine starts to fail, the system detects it instantly, sends an alert, and in some cases even switches to a backup machine automatically. It's what Musk calls a self-healing factory. And here, where it gets even more futuristic, this setup is learning. Every day, the software improves. The AI adjusts production speeds, optimizes routes for the AGVs, and learns from any error to prevent it from happening again. This means that the factory is getting faster and more efficient on its own, like it's evolving right in front of our eyes. But speed and automation are just one side of the story. The true game changer lies in what this factory is producing, especially the batteries that power Tesla's future. If Giga Texas is the brain of Tesla's operation, the 4680 battery cell is the heart that keeps it alive. This isn't just another battery, it's the next-generation power source that could make electric cars cheaper, faster, and more mainstream than ever before. Traditional EV batteries use small cylindrical cells packed together in modules. But Tesla's new 4680 cells are bigger, store more energy, and are designed to be part of the car's actual structure. Think of it like turning the car's floor into one giant battery. This makes the vehicle stronger, increases its range, and lowers the cost of production. And here's the kicker: these batteries charge faster, last longer, and use fewer materials, which is a massive advantage at a time when the whole auto industry is fighting for lithium and nickel supplies. The result? Tesla can build cars that drive farther, cost less, and hit the market quicker than competitors. But the factory isn't just pumping out batteries, it's building the cars that everyone is talking about. First up is the Model Y, Tesla's best-selling SUV and one of the reasons Giga Texas was built in the first place. Using the Gigapress and 4680 batteries, the Model Y rolling out of this plant is lighter, stronger, and cheaper to make, which means Tesla can sell more of them and still protect its profit margins. Then comes the superstar, the Cybertruck. When Musk first revealed it, many people thought it looked like something out of a video game. Its stainless steel body, bulletproof glass, and wild design divided the internet. But love it or hate it, the Cybertruck is being mass-produced right here at Giga Texas. Tesla even built a dedicated line for it because its unique materials and design required a completely different process. The first deliveries happened here, and every update about it turns into a global headline. And just when you think that's all, Giga Texas is preparing for the next big thing: Tesla's rumored Model 2, a smaller, more affordable EV that could cost as little as $15,000. If Musk pulls this off, it could flip the entire industry on its head by making electric cars as common as smartphones. But cars aren't the only thing being built here. Deep inside the factory, a very different project is taking shape, one that might be even more revolutionary than the vehicles themselves. For all its futuristic brilliance, Giga Texas hasn't had a smooth ride. In fact, the road to building it was filled with pushback, lawsuits, and headlines that almost threatened the project. When construction first began, critics were quick to point out the environmental impact. The factory sits near the Colorado River, and many feared that the massive facility would drain water resources or disrupt local wildlife. Activists showed up at meetings, some even staging protests, warning that Tesla's Gigafactory dream could come at a high cost to the ecosystem. Then came the controversy over working conditions. As production ramped up, reports surfaced about injuries on the factory floor and workers complaining about long shifts and high pressure. Some critics accused Tesla of prioritizing speed over safety, and the company had to respond quickly to show that improvements were being made. But perhaps the biggest controversy was Elon Musk himself. His tweets, public comments, and sometimes chaotic leadership style have sparked debates worldwide. Supporters see him as a genius visionary who's changing the future, while critics claim he's reckless and too unpredictable to run such a massive operation. Either way, every time Musk speaks, it makes headlines, which keeps Giga Texas constantly in the spotlight. And then there's the risk of automation itself. As Tesla perfects its self-running factory, some worry about the future of human jobs. Will robots replace entire teams of workers? Musk insists that people will always play a key role, but the debate about automation taking over jobs isn't going away anytime soon. Yet despite all this noise, Giga Texas hasn't slowed down. If anything, every controversy seems to push Musk and Tesla to move even faster. And that's because the next phase of this factory's mission is bigger than just making cars. It's about changing the way the world powers itself. If you think Giga Texas is just about building cars, think again. Elon Musk has been clear: Tesla isn't just an automaker, it's an energy company, and this factory is where that vision starts to come alive. Inside Giga Texas, Tesla is quietly building massive energy storage systems, the same technology behind their Powerwall and Megapack products. These giant battery packs are being shipped around the world to stabilize electrical grids, store renewable energy, and even power entire towns during blackouts. In a way, Tesla is trying to become the backbone of a future where fossil fuels are no longer the primary source of power. The factory itself is designed to be part of that clean energy future. The roof of Giga Texas is one of the largest in the world, and it's slowly being covered with solar panels that will one day power much of the facility's operations. Musk's long-term goal is to make this factory completely energy self-sufficient, a closed loop where cars are built using clean energy, then sent out to help the world transition to clean energy. But that's not all. Tucked away in different corners of the facility are secretive projects that have sparked endless speculation. Some employees have hinted at advanced AI development happening right here, training the neural networks that will power Tesla's self-driving cars and even its humanoid robot, Optimus. If true, that means Giga Texas is not just producing hardware, it's teaching machines how to think. And looking further ahead, Musk has teased even bigger dreams. scaling production to build millions of cars a year, launching the next generation of affordable EVs, and even developing vehicles designed for a future Mars colony. It sounds wild, but this is the same man who made rockets land themselves, so nothing feels impossible anymore. But here, the question that has everyone watching: can Tesla really pull all of this off while competitors are racing to catch up? Giga Texas might be one of the most advanced factories in the world, but Tesla isn't alone anymore. The EV race has turned into an all-out war, and every automaker wants a piece of the future. In China, BYD has exploded onto the scene, building EVs at record speed and even surpassing Tesla in global sales in some quarters. Their strategy is aggressive: cheaper cars, faster production, and government support that gives them a huge edge. Then there's Toyota, which recently revealed breakthroughs in solid-state batteries that could challenge Tesla's lead. If Toyota can mass-produce these batteries, they might deliver cars with even longer range and faster charging than Tesla's current lineup. Legacy automakers like Ford, GM, and Volkswagen are also pouring billions into new EV factories. Some are building their own gigafactories to match Musk's scale. And with governments around the world setting deadlines to phase out gas cars, the pressure is on for everyone, Tesla included, to keep innovating or get left behind. But Tesla's real advantage isn't just its technology, it's its speed. Giga Texas can adapt faster than almost any competitor. While others spend years redesigning factories, Tesla is already testing new production methods, upgrading its lines, and rolling out updated models in real time. And the ripple effects are massive. Giga Texas isn't just changing how Tesla builds cars, it's forcing the entire auto industry to move faster, get leaner, and embrace automation. It's also reshaping the job market, sparking debates about the future of work, and even influencing global supply chains for batteries and raw materials. But even with all these achievements, one question remains: can Tesla stay ahead when the world is finally catching up? Standing at the heart of Giga Texas feels like standing at the edge of the future. It's more than just a car factory, it's a symbol of where technology, energy, and transportation are headed. Every robot arm, every 4680 cell, every Cybertruck rolling off the line represents a piece of Elon Musk's vision to change the way the world moves and powers itself. But Giga Texas is also a reminder that the future isn't guaranteed. For every breakthrough, there's a new challenge: environmental battles, labor controversies, and competitors that are hungrier than ever. The race to dominate the EV industry is far from over, and Giga Texas is right in the middle of that fight. The question is whether this factory will make history. It already has. The real question is how far it can go. Will it push Tesla so far ahead that no one can catch up, or will it be the place where competitors finally start closing the gap? One thing's certain: whatever happens inside Giga Texas in the next few years will shape the entire automotive industry and maybe even the future of energy itself. So what do you think? Is Giga Texas the unstoppable engine that will power Tesla to a new era, or is it just the beginning of a much bigger showdown? If you thought Giga Texas was only about cars, think again. Because something even bigger is happening inside these walls, something that could change not just transportation but the very nature of work. We're talking about Tesla Optimus, Elon Musk's humanoid robot. Right now, Optimus is being trained inside Giga Texas. Tesla engineers are teaching it to walk, pick up objects, operate machinery, and eventually do the repetitive, dangerous, and boring jobs that humans don't want to do. It's not science fiction, this is happening right now. Musk calls Optimus the most important product Tesla has ever built, even more significant than any car. That's because if Optimus succeeds, it could completely transform the economy. Imagine a future where robots build cars, manage warehouses, work in factories, and even help in hospitals or homes. Giga Texas is effectively becoming the testing ground for this new world, a place where AI, robotics, and manufacturing merge into one ecosystem. If Tesla perfects Optimus here, it won't just change Tesla's production lines. It could trigger what Musk calls an age of abundance, where human labor becomes optional and people are free to focus on creativity, innovation, and solving bigger problems. But that future also raises hard questions. What happens to jobs? How do we ensure these robots are safe and aligned with human values? And who gets access to this technology? Only the rich or everyone? Giga Texas is not just a factory now, it's where those questions are being answered in real time. When people look back decades from now, they might not just remember Giga Texas as the place where millions of electric cars were made. They might remember it as the birthplace of the first generation of human-like robots that walked into our lives and changed everything. So the next time you hear about Giga Texas, don't just think about cars. Think about the future of humanity and how this factory might be building it right now. If there's one thing Giga Texas proves, it's that the future of industry isn't just about building more, it's about building smarter. What Elon Musk and Tesla have created here isn't just a car factory. It's a template, a model for how the entire world could manufacture everything in the future. Think about it: a factory that runs on renewable energy, recycles its own water, monitors its machines with AI, and produces products faster than any traditional plant could dream of. If this model spreads, it could completely transform global supply chains. Instead of polluting factories running around the clock and wasting resources, we could have self-sustaining, clean, and efficient production hubs all over the world. And it's already happening. Companies across Europe, Asia, and America are watching Tesla's every move, trying to copy this blueprint. Some are even partnering with Tesla suppliers to get access to the same technology. The influence of Giga Texas is rippling far beyond the automotive industry, into energy, robotics, logistics, and even national policy. Governments are rewriting regulations and offering incentives to attract their own Giga Texas-style plants. But here's the big question: will the rest of the world actually catch up, or will Tesla keep pulling ahead until it's too late for anyone to compete? If Musk's plan works, Giga Texas could be just the first of many factories that redefine manufacturing across the globe. In other words, Giga Texas isn't just a building in Austin, Texas. It's a glimpse into the 21st century economy, one where speed, sustainability, and automation become the new normal. And whether you love or hate Tesla, there's no denying one thing: this factory is forcing the entire world to evolve. So the next time you see a Tesla drive by, remember, it's not just a car, it's a piece of a much bigger puzzle, a sign of where the world is heading. And that future is being built right now, every single day, inside Giga Texas. We've talked about technology, automation, and the future, but there's another side to Giga Texas that's just as fascinating: the people. Despite being one of the most automated factories in the world, Giga Texas employs thousands of workers. Engineers, technicians, software developers, logistics experts, they all work together with the machines to keep this massive operation running. What's unique here is how Tesla blends human talent with AI. Instead of replacing every job with robots, Tesla has redefined what those jobs look like. Workers are less focused on repetitive physical labor and more on supervising systems, solving problems, and improving efficiency. In a way, Giga Texas is showing what the future workplace could be: humans and robots side by side, each doing what they do best. And then there's the culture. Employees describe the factory as fast-paced, intense, and full of challenges, but also inspiring. There's a sense of being part of something historic, of building not just cars but a new kind of future. And when you see that energy inside the plant, it's hard not to feel it yourself. Elon Musk often says that Tesla is a hardcore company. Giga Texas is proof of that. It's not just a place where cars roll off the line, it's a place where innovation happens every single day, driven by people who are willing to push boundaries. So while the robots and machines might steal the spotlight, the truth is that Giga Texas is just as much about human ambition as it is about technology. The factory works because people make it work, and that human drive is what will keep pushing Tesla and the entire industry forward into the future. Even with everything we know about Giga Texas, there are still plenty of secrets hidden behind its massive walls. Tesla is notorious for working on projects in complete silence until they're ready to shock the world. Could there be a new battery breakthrough happening right now inside those labs, a next-generation Cybertruck design, or even something completely unexpected, like the rumored compact Tesla that could sell for under $25,000? Some employees have leaked hints of mysterious prototypes being tested late at night. Others say there are entire sections of the factory the public hasn't seen yet, filled with machines that aren't even turned on, waiting for the next big announcement. Elon Musk has dropped cryptic hints on social media about mind-blowing innovations coming soon, which only fuels the speculation. And this is what makes Giga Texas so fascinating. It's not just about what Tesla is doing today, it's about what they might do tomorrow. Every time you think you know what's happening, Musk throws a curveball that changes the entire conversation. So what's next? A cheaper EV that crushes the competition? A breakthrough battery that lasts 1,000,000 miles? Or maybe a fully autonomous car built entirely by robots? Whatever it is, one thing is certain: the world will be watching Giga Texas, because whatever happens there will ripple through the entire industry. And that's why this factory isn't just a building, it's a mystery box of the future, and we've only just begun to see what's inside.